It's the ultimate travel guide from the people who know it best. Weekends with Yankee. We head to Dartmouth College in Hanover, New Hampshire, to find a true hidden gem of the art world, the Orozco murals. In Dartmouth's Baker Berry Library, we find the monumental mural, The Epic of American Civilization, painted by Mexican artist Jose Clemente Orozco between 1932 and 1934 during his residency at the school.
Jose Clemente Orozco is pretty important in the art world. He's one of Los Tres Grandes, the three greats of Mexican muralism, along with Diego Rivera and David Alfaro Siqueiros. Within the canon of Mexican modernism, he's one of the most famous and important artists. Along with Diego Rivera's Detroit Industry mural, it's one of the two most impressive, large-scale, elaborated mural cycles in the United States. It had a pretty profound impact on how American art developed from the 1920s to the 1950s or so.
The mural is composed of 24 individual panels depicting the history of North America from the Aztec migration into Mexico to the industrialization of modern society.
I think he was particularly sensitive to the ways in which the Anglo-American narrative of manifest destiny naturalized a sort of Anglo-American claim to the Americas, a kind of Anglo-American superiority. So Orozco devotes about 50% of the mural to indigenous culture. He begins with the conquest of the Americas by Cortez in the modern half, and then he sort of jumps to the 1930s. And in the 1930s, there's a sort of very robust public discourse about these two Americas. Anglo-America, of course, is U.S. America, and Hispano-America is sort of the rest of the Americas. So Orozco really takes on those terms, presents the two Americas in a kind of exaggerated way. And so the sort of mural ends on this very dark note that the Messiah is not returned. He's a destructive and vengeful entity rather than a redemptive or liberatory entity. And that this sort of end of the world, if you will, is in process, but not completed. And that's very consistent, I think, with Orozco's view. I think he was also very suspicious of the idea that you could redeem the violence of modernity.
Covering nearly 3,200 square feet of wall space, the mural includes scenes that were viewed as controversial at the time.
The scenes that were the most controversial were the Anglo-America panel, which I like to say he presented sort of like a Children of the Corn scene, where you have these kind of dead-eyed, drone-like children sort of gathered around a very stern, kind of androgynous teacher in the midst of a sort of New England town hall meeting. And so as an image of America, U.S. America, it looks pretty negative.
The mural was designated a National Historic Landmark in 2013. It's available for viewing at the Baker Berry Library in Dartmouth College.